I asked AI to give me some famous people who at one time worked secretly either for the CIA, FBI, or their precursors. I've added a red herring alongside each, and it's up to our contestants to guess who is the real-life Bond. We will alternate who goes first, and you both get a guess. You can only add a truth bomb if you get the answer right, and you can both guess the same answer. First up is Scott. So, Scott, this round is called Now, Bond, it's time for you to die. Who did Grok say worked for either the CIA or FBI? Was it either the third man's Orson Welles or Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Timothy Leary?
That would be Timothy Leary.
Yeah, do I get to say it as well?
Yeah, William.
Yeah, okay.
What's your guess?
Definitely Timothy Leary. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have probably been like, oh, I'm not sure what it is.
All right.
Scott, you should have been like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's Timothy Leary, but I think it's Orson Welles. You should have been like that. But yes,
no,
you're
Orson
both
Welles
right.
Is wholesome. I love Orson Welles.
Yeah, everybody loves Orson Welles. Yes, excellent. William, you're up first on this one. Who did Grok say worked for either the CIA, was it, or FBI or his precursors? Was it Old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra, or Old Blue Cock himself, Billy Bob Thornton?
Sinatra.
Oh, it seemed pretty quick as well. Scott, what are you going to go with?
I'm going to guess it was Frank Sinatra based on the fact that he had quite a lengthy association with the Italian, air quotes, mob.
Yeah, indeed. The posts on X of various conspiracy circles, they say, suggest these entertainers worked with the FBI and CIA, possibly as informants during the Cold War, while the FBI kept files on many celebrities. Sinatra's is public, and the CIA did fund cultural projects. Well, of course, that's what they say. Okay, the next one is up for Scott. Scott, who worked for intelligence? Was it everyone's favorite baby dust snorter, Alex Jones, or Gloria Steinem's deep cover boss, Hugh Hefner?
Both.
So is that what AI said? Is that what?
Okay. Oh, so what AI said? It's going to be Gloria Steinem's. It's going to be Hugh Hefner, and the reason being is because he probably had some sort of blackmail operation at the Playboy Mansion. I'm going to guess.
Okay, and what about you?
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I think St. Alex is completely on the level.
Yeah. That's the
Reminder that InfoWars as a business entity is headquartered in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that a surprise? They must get wicked tax breaks. Massive tax breaks. Okay, here's next. Who did Grok say worked for either the CIA or FBI? The hostess with the mostest, Julia Child, or the man with 1,000 cake recipes, Chef Boyardee?
I don't know who either of these people are.
Do you know who either of these people are, Scott?
Julia Child is supposedly a CIA asset, yes.
Well, it was William who had to guess first. How you've heard Scott say that out loud?
I'm going to say Julia Child.
Yeah, Julia Child. Oh, really? Yeah. The famous
I thought you were asking me. What are people more?
No. We hadn't got there yet. You're first up next time. No, she apparently, the famous chef and television personality, worked for the Office of Strategic Services, the OSS, which came before the CIA, of course.
Yeah, I did know
but she definitely did do that. Scott, you're up first. I hope you know that.
I don't.
Was it William? Don't say the answer out loud. What do you think? Who worked for the CIA, FBI, or the precursors?
I like
was it
Julia
either?
Child's hand here, by the way. Looks like a guy's hand.
Yeah, well, I think Julia Child looked like the type who would have guy hands. Just
I think you're right about that.
So who's more likely? Was it everyone's favorite bearer of bad news, Walter Cronkite, or the son of a freaky Satanist, Anderson Cooper? Which one is got the links there, Scott?
Truthfully, I think both of them did, but I know what Grok will say is that it was Anderson Cooper, specifically related to his Africa investigations that he supposedly just funded himself and went and fucking, just magically got this career in journalism because he just somehow got to Africa to cover some sort of fucking Civil War bullshit. So Anderson Cooper is the answer.
And what about you, William?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I'm sure Cronkite did.
It is. I have chosen
yeah,
people who are likely to throw you off the scent, but you are quite right. In actual fact, it's more than that. It's confirmed that Anderson Cooper interned at the CIA for 2 summers while a student at Yale.
I'm
so
shocked.
he actually, yeah, shocking. Okay, and one last one. This is William up first. So here we go. Was it either the man who could make an elephant disappear at the circus, Harry Houdini, or the man who could make his body parts disappear at Jeffrey Epstein's house, David Blaine?
Well, I think you've given the answer away there. I think it's David Blaine.
And what do you think, Scott?
Harry Houdini was before the OSS existed, and possibly even before the FBI existed. So I'm going to guess, I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to guess also, like William, David Blaine.
No, you're both wrong, even though you're probably both right. Harry Houdini, the famous escape artist, reportedly worked with US and British intelligence in the early 20th century. FBI was created at the beginning of the 20th century.
Yeah, check the fucking early life on Harry Houdini, by the way, for the listeners.
Well, that's according to The Secret Life of Harry Houdini by William Kalush and Larry Sloman. He used his international tours to gather intelligence in foreign governments and police forces.
I think the name Gary Sloman sounds better when Scott says it.
Go on.
Gary Sloman.
Perfect.